Everyone thinks they know what their dream bike is. They think it's the one that gets the most likes, the one their friends ride, the one with the biggest specs or the lowest price. They browse brochures, watch comparison videos, read forums. They make lists. ABS, CCs, torque curves, fuel efficiency. They analyze every detail. And still, they don't know. Because a real dream doesn't live on a spreadsheet. A dream lives in the feeling. The one you can't put into numbers. You walk past it the first time. Maybe you think, too expensive, too bold. Not for me. You avoid it. You don't even test ride it. You tell yourself you're being smart, responsible, but it stays in your mind. Weeks go by. You test other bikes. You even ride one for months, maybe a year. It's good, reliable, enough, but something's missing. You start to notice the Ducati again. On the street, on Instagram, on the track. The sound, the stance, the soul. It keeps whispering to you, not in words, but in feeling. Maybe it started long ago. That red blur racing through your childhood dreams. That thunderous engine, like a call from another world. You didn't know it then, but that feeling stuck with you. Years passed. Life happened. You studied. You worked. You saved. You told yourself you'd ride one day. Then one day became someday. And someday kept slipping away. Until one quiet night, you're alone on your current bike. A straight road. No destination. No one watching. And you realize you don't feel connected to the machine beneath you. You're just on it. Not with it. There's no soul. No bond. And suddenly you remember. The Ducati. The bike that made you feel something. You finally swing your leg over the seat. The first time you sit on it, something changes. You haven't even turned the key, but your heartbeat already has. You test ride it. And it's not like other bikes. It doesn't just move. It becomes a part of you. Every vibration, every gear change, every lean, feels like you finally swing your leg over the seat. The first time you sit on it, something changes. You haven't even turned the key, but your heartbeat already has. You test ride it. And it's not like other bikes. It doesn't just move. It becomes a part of you. Every vibration, every gear change, every lean, feels like the machine is learning you. And you're learning yourself. It's not perfect. It's not the most comfortable. It asks something from you. But that's the point. Because it gives something back. Ducati doesn't just build bikes. It sculpts emotion in steel and sound. It speaks to the rider who doesn't want just transport, but transformation. A Ducati doesn't ride like other motorcycles. It doesn't forgive laziness. It demands attention, respect, care. And in return, it gives you back something no other bike can. Presence. You don't just ride a Ducati. You experience it. You become it. And somewhere along the road, you stop thinking about specs. You stop comparing. You stop explaining. Because you finally get it. This isn't about transportation. This is about transformation. Riding a Ducati is like finding a version of yourself you didn't know existed. A version that lives in the present, that listens to the road, that feels the wind, the throttle, the lean, the silence. People ask, why a Ducati? Isn't it too expensive? Too aggressive? Too much? But they don't understand. This isn't a choice made in the brain. It's a decision made in the chest. It's not about logic. It's about truth. And truth is, your dream bike doesn't have to make sense to anyone else. It only has to make sense to you. Every Ducati rider remembers their first time. Not their first ride. Their first connection. The first time the world disappeared. And it was just them and the road. Them and the machine. Them and the truth. They didn't choose the Ducati. It chose them. They were just finally ready to listen. You thought your dream bike had to be practical. You thought it had to be cheap, quiet, simple. But now you understand. Your dream bike is alive. It has a voice, a heart, a spirit. And once you ride it, there's no going back. You don't ride a Ducati to impress anyone. You ride it to remember who you are, to feel something real in a world full of distractions, to connect, to awaken, to be. So maybe your dream bike isn't the one you see on posters or reviews. Maybe it isn't the one your friends ride. Maybe it's the one that scares you a little, challenges you, raises your pulse, holds your attention, and maybe, just maybe, your dream bike is a Ducati. You just didn't know it yet. The rider's mind. Ride deeper. Think louder. Subscribe for more motorcycle philosophy.